Everyone says there are no jobs in Portugal, but the truth is there's a hidden pipeline that most people miss. Stick with me till the end and I'll show you exactly how to jump to the front of the line and the real tricks for getting a job in Portugal. Hey guys, welcome again to the channel, and as you all know, this is MirasVerse, where we share real tips, tricks, how to study abroad, and of course everything I love to explore. Now in this video I am going to be telling you, of course, when to apply so your CV lands right in front of recruiters, how to craft and organize your CV. We're talking about Europass and multiple versions, where to find those hidden job adverts, and how to turn on your alert bells so you never miss them. Plus I'll also drop the dates for my next live Q&A session where you can ask me anything one-on-one. First up, let's dive right into the video. Portugal is a huge tourist hotspot, as I already mentioned in my previous video. So from May up until November is the prime time for hotels, restaurants, and even office jobs to open up. Now, example, look at from June up until September, think summer resorts, hotel reception, bar, and restaurant work. Now, look between May to October, big hiring pushes in Lisbon and Porto for customer support, IT roles, and admin jobs. Okay, now what I'm trying to say is, of course, we have language barrier in Portugal. It is difficult to get these jobs, but there are things and tricks that you have to do, the effort you need to put in to be able to get these jobs. People are getting the jobs, of course, and it depends on how much effort you put into this, which is what I'm here to share with you today. Now, next step, I'm going to be talking about your CV. You don't want to send one generic file. Okay, for example, make 2 or 3 versions of your CV if you want. Okay, you can make one for hospitality in the Europass format. You can make one for tech and IT, highlighting your typing speed and your language test. You can make another one for admin and sales, showing your Excel and your customer relationship management to skills. Okay, and also every day aim to apply to at least 10 to 15 job roles. Okay, filter your searches by city, Lisbon, Porto, wherever you are, Algarves, and hit apply first thing each morning, because each day new jobs are posted. Make sure you do this, make sure you follow these steps, and bet me, you will get yourself your dream job. Up next, how do you find these jobs and how do you turn on the alert? What are the websites we're talking about? We're talking about LinkedIn and Indeed. This is the most usable ones here in Portugal, and of course it doesn't stop here. You want to make sure you filter the city. You can see here on my screen I'm showing you through the jobs that are open here in Lisbon. Hotel employee, although I already set mine to a particular job search and the filter of the kind of jobs I want and also the city I want, and you can do same. Usually on Indeed it shows you what you should expect, which is the salary range. For this one you see 1,200 to 1,005. You see this one, 2,000 euro per month, part-time. It shows you the schedule. It says flexible schedule. It shows you if it's a contract job, if it's a full-time contract job or not. It gives you the detailed things you need to know about the job and everything. Okay, and then you apply. Now, what you have to also know is that most of these jobs that are posted on this site, for example, I used to know, or you should know, that LinkedIn and Indeed are like third-party sites. The actual company has a site on their own, which you might not know. Now, how do you find them? The more you keep applying to jobs on Indeed and LinkedIn, the more you discover these direct job sites, okay, from the company. It is good you always apply. So what I want you to know is, once you start applying to jobs, you would realize that automatically some of these jobs takes you to a different website entirely, where you have to apply directly from the website. So once you click on those jobs and it takes you to that other website, now this is what I want you to do for me. Once it takes you to that new website, apply on that site, and once you've applied, turn on the notification bell on that other external job website, because they might have job openings that might also suit your position or what you're looking for. So turn on notifications on that one as well. So once it comes, even before they post it on this other third-party website, you already have that's sent to your email, and you can be one of the first candidates that would apply. And of course, before they already have gotten the number of candidates they want, you've applied and put in your application. So this would increase your chances of getting invited for an interview. Now, this brings me to the next section, which is your mindset and first steps. For example, if you're new to Europe, I would advise you, or I would suggest that you don't be too picky. Okay, now a starting salary of 870 euro per month job gets your foot in the door. Then you can negotiate up to 1,200 or more after you prove yourself. Every contract you finish is a new reference on your CV. Okay, people are usually super picky, and this would land you nowhere. I have people that have been waiting for jobs here in Portugal, and to be honest, they got opportunities, but then they let it slip their hands because they feel this is too small, this is too this, I can't do this. But to be honest, this helps you build your CV, helps you get hands-on experience while you are working, especially if you don't have any foreign experience. So please grab that job while you're working. You might even meet people and opportunity that would take you to that's your dream job. So make sure you apply to each jobs, and please don't be too picky. Okay, start with that 870 euro, and you might even get something that might be bigger than what you expect. All right, this takes me to the next step, and that will be skill up while you wait. Now, whether you're waiting for your visa or you're waiting for admission, whichever one you're waiting for, now this is the perfect time to get that skill. Practice fast typing as fast as you can. Learn how to type. Master your Microsoft Office 365, the Excel, the SharePoint, the all of the Outlooks, how to use them, organize files, PDFs, and everything like that. Learn basic customer relationship management tools like Salesforce, Trailhead. It is free. Okay, there are courses, there are places on Coursera that you can audit these courses for free. You don't have to pay. Okay, you don't need a certification, or if you want, you can add it. But of course, if you have their Udemy is free. LinkedIn Learning is also there. I did my basic IT tech support on Coursera for free. No, not for free, but the amount was actually super cheap. But I started with the audit until I had the money to pay and get my certificates. So you can also do this as well and get this to help you get ready. So once these credentials or these micro credentials are good, this makes recruiters see you as ready to go candidates, and they would want to invite you for interview. Now, this brings me to the next section, which is your career snapshots. It's a bonus. Okay, now my secret trick is I create about several CVs. Okay, now this is my own trick. I have about several CVs, basically 2 or 3, but I have one which is my major CV that I use for the main job that I want. Here you can see English speaking customer support job. I'm just showing you my screen. You can all take a look. This is very much recent, so you see the kind of jobs that are here. Yes, there are no jobs, but these jobs are here. They are posted and people are getting them. A lot of people are applying. So how do you fall into one of them? These are what you should do, like I've mentioned so far. If you follow the video up to this point, then make sure you do what I say here. Just filter out on the search and bet me you'd get something. It's not easy. Okay, it might take time, but just be aware that you will definitely get something. Imagine you applying to jobs from 10 to, every day, 10 to 15 jobs every day. You would get interview. Just be ready to always get interviews. Be ready to get interviews. So what I did is, as soon as I arranged my CVs and the main CV that I wanted, which is of course based on the position you want to go for, I highlighted that on my LinkedIn and my Indeed. The exact thing that was on my CV from the introduction and my personal data up until the summary of my CV, I had everything written the same way on my LinkedIn. Okay, so it makes recruiter easy. It makes it easier for recruiter to have access to my profile even before inviting me. Now, in my case, I can attach this here. I'm going to be attaching this here as a screenshot. You can see here recruiters were reaching out to me. So and that's why I said, I've heard some people say, oh, there are no jobs between a particular time in Portugal. Yes, but the seasons I mentioned to you, from May until November, they hire people and they even reach out to you. So if your CV is well organized and this is well arranged on your LinkedIn and on your Indeed profile, trust me, recruiters will reach out to you themselves. They would ask you that they have opportunities and they would refer you. They would even want to keep their CV or your CV with them so that they will invite you for next job offers. You can even connect with them, send them messages. Oh, I have this. Send your CVs to them. They might want to look. You never can tell. I did that as well. But in my case, I had recruiters. I had about 5, 6, 7, even more than 7 recruiters reaching out to me then. Okay, and then they would write me a message. Oh, hi, you can see I have a screenshot here on my screen. You can take a look at it. Oh, hi, we saw your CV and I think you'd be a good fit for this. I just looked at your LinkedIn profile and it seems to be a good fit. Can you send me a CV or your CV so I can go through it? You know, something like that. And then before you know it, they invite you for an interview. So you can try these steps and see if it works for you. But I'm really hoping that works for you. Okay, so I think with that being said, every single step I've mentioned here should be helpful. You've seen me. This is my LinkedIn, and this is me showing you the steps on how to filter the search. If you're in Porto, you filter the search here, and you choose on the country you want, or sorry, the kind of job you want, and the positions you want. And if you are not specific, if you are not limited to a particular kind of job, you can make it to give you filters on all kind of jobs so you can have varieties. Okay, so do not even limit yourself to a particular kind of job. You can open it to all kind of jobs so you can see the kind of jobs that are open at the city where you are. Imagine a React developer. I was checking this one and I saw about 3,000 euro per month. Imagine that. So imagine where people are saying there are no jobs and people are making 3,000 to 5,000 euro per month on IT skills. People, learn your skills. If you have that skill, you would find a job. And remember to learn your Portuguese, okay? It is not easy, but with time, things will get better. So if you found this video helpful, remember to share, remember to like, subscribe, and also comment below on what you think. Ask me your questions and I'll be more than happy to assist you, okay? Thank you so much for watching and I will see you on the next one. Bye!